When people say creativity, it conjures up images of sofas, strong coffee, free association, and ideas being thrown around a room. And there are times when that might be the case, but the real test of your creativity comes when you have to solve your own problems. Problem solving is a key skill in any job, particularly when you've just started out and want to show your worth. Because let's be honest, the world of work is mostly about making decisions and solving problems. Think about how you're marketing yourself to your employers. You're already thinking creatively about how to set yourself apart from everybody else. The challenges and intellectual hurdles you face are what makes work so interesting. And consider the way you approach a problem and the way you use that to improve your client's business will eventually help to define your career. What's really going on? The key is to see things that others might not. So start by understanding the problem. It sounds obvious, but some people struggle to identify exactly what needs to be achieved because it's not always clear. Whatever the situation, it's important to know exactly what your manager or your client expects. What should the outcomes be? How will your efforts be measured? I like to take myself out of the situation and give the problem the time it needs for a proper solution. I go swimming or running, I find an environment where my head is clear and I can get a different perspective on things. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I realise I've been trying to solve the wrong problem and actually I need to think about things in a different way. Make sure you have everything clear in your mind before you begin to think about a solution. And as you progress, keep in mind exactly what it is that you're trying to achieve. Remember that your team or colleagues might offer a different perspective, so don't be afraid to ask the opinions and advice of those around you. Tap into your network. Someone you know might have had an experience of a similar situation or might have some good advice. This is true throughout the whole process of problem solving. Make use of the experiences and knowledge of the people around you. People are only too happy to help. And if you recognise that the situation or problem you're facing is beyond your ability to solve, make sure you ask for help. I've had to do this a number of times in the past, and every time I've had overwhelming support from my managers and my colleagues. Crowdsourcing is something of a buzzword, but it's an interesting concept for helping you to get to a solution, particularly when you're working on your own. Putting an idea or initial subject out to a large group, even if it's just your Facebook friends or Twitter followers, can produce incredible results. It's almost like conducting your own mini research, and it doesn't have to cost you a penny. I often use this to collect ideas before having a proper brainstorm, either on my own or in a group, and it can save hours. How you set about finding solutions will depend on your personality and what you find easiest. Techniques like mind mapping or road mapping enable you to think around an issue and prevent your thoughts from becoming too linear. Explore all ideas, even if you think they won't work. You might be surprised what comes up. And when you think you've found a good solution, remember, refer back to the original objectives. Do you think you've met what you set out to achieve? If you're happy with the outcomes, make sure you organise your thoughts. Your team members and managers will want to see your process and how you've got to that point. Once you're confident thinking creatively about your own tasks and projects, you'll be more confident when you're involved in group brainstorms and meetings too. Effective brainstorms provide a good platform for everyone to get involved, and everyone should get a chance to speak and add their thoughts. There's great value in understanding all perspectives, counter-arguments and points of view. I find that brainstorming can help validate my take on things. So even if you're the most junior member of the team, have the confidence to speak up, add your opinion, or ask questions. There's a big chance someone else in the room will be asking the same thing. Also remember that people will be open to your ideas, particularly if you're new. You may be able to offer a fresh perspective to a room full of experts. Keep reminding yourself what it is your client wants to achieve. Getting a range of thoughts and perspectives and finding a creative solution to a problem takes planning, dedication, and confidence. It's a confident person who seeks the opinions and views of others. but your ability as an individual to think creatively will be one of the most important things you can learn.